What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another stream. We are going to be taking the CRJ out, and we're going to be heading back to our hometown of Springfield. So, hope everybody is enjoying the night. And just getting the, we're going to be using the Active Sky. I know there's been a lot of talk about it, so we're going to be using that today. And we're also going to be oh, I'd help if you guys can see the screen now. So let's go ahead and get that going for you guys. Sorry about that. Thought we were ready to go, but I guess not. So there we go. All right. So yeah, I was getting Active Sky going. So getting this all, the Active Sky all set up and loaded and running. So we'll get that going here in just a little bit. But how's everybody been doing? Good. All right. Well, I did get a new overhead panel, and I'll show you guys that when we get up into cruise. I got a new 22-inch overhead panel, so touchscreen panel. So man, it's nice. It's to be able to see a bigger screen, bigger instruments. It's not so small compared to the 15.6 inch that I was using. Yeah, it's pretty awesome. So let's go ahead and get the weather here in conditions, and our altimeter is 2987. So we'll go ahead and get that put in here. 2987. So we're good there. And all right, sky is clear. All right. And it's almost done with the Active Sky, so we can go ahead and we are ready for pushback. So we will go ahead and get that all done. So no smoking signs, all that's good. Emergency lights are on auto, air conditioning's on, boost pumps are on, hydraulics are all on, and we are set for pushback. All right, let's go ahead and ask GSX for our pushback. And we'll go nose left, tail right. I like that one.
Release parking brakes.
All right, we'll go ahead and release the parking brakes.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
All right, we can go ahead and start our left engine. And we're just monitoring our NG and N2. Once we get up above 20%, we can go ahead and introduce low idle. And Dallas-Fort Worth traffic, Envoy 1398 is pushing back from gate B36. Dallas-Fort Worth traffic. And there's our 20%, so we'll go ahead and hit low idle. And we'll go ahead and flip our beacon is on, and we'll get our strobes turned on. And jeez, engine 1 starting, so far so good. ITT is going to temp out right about $550. All right, good engine start on number 1, and we'll go ahead and start number 2. Watching our 20% N1 or N2, I'm sorry. And we are using the Boris audio, so we'll go ahead and set our parking brakes.
Waiting your confirmation for good engine start.
There's our 20%. Alright. And we'll go ahead and get our yaw dampener on. Go ahead and switch that over to standby, off of standby. Oh, that looks good. And radar. We're all good there. And thrust reversers are on. And we're just waiting for engine number 2 to start. We are good there. Alright, so we can go ahead and turn our probes on, and windshield can go to low. And we don't need any anti-ice. Air conditioning recirculating fan is on. And we are good. Alright. And we can go ahead and turn off our APU. And we can let them know that good engine start.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
Alright, let them disconnect. And we will get out of here. What do you guys say? Well, let's get some overhead lights turned on in here. That's a little dark.
Locking gear.
Get some lights turned on in this sucker.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass spin removed. Left is clear. Right is clear.
Alright. Left and right is clear, so we'll go ahead and turn on all of our nose lights and our landing lights, and we'll go ahead and turn our dome light off. And we are ready for taxi. And we're going to be going up to altitude. Up to 33,000, so we'll go ahead and set that in here. And 33,000, there we go. And we can go ahead and taxi, so we can go ahead and release parking brake. And trims are set. And we'll go ahead and test our flight controls. Flight controls full. Alright. You're all good there. There we go. And we're just going to go right out here to taxi to our gate, or taxi to runway 18 left. Sorry, not our gate. We're not quite there yet. Oh, you know one thing we forgot to do? We forgot to turn on our traffic. Alright, we've already got all that. We just got a message from our ATC here. We need to get some traffic going in here. What do you guys say? No one wants bear. There we go. Just was wondering why there was nobody at the gates. Alright, there we go. Now we should have some traffic. There we go. Now we're populating them. There we go. Alright. Um, 125025. So let's contact them. And regional approach, Envoy 1398. And regional approach, Envoy 1398. Oh, 125025. 125.025. There we go. And approach Envoy 1398.
Envoy 1398, regional approach.
Yeah, just got a message to give you a contact. We were taxiing to runway 18 left. Didn't see that you popped online, my fault.
Envoy 1398, regional approach, good evening. Yeah, did you receive a pre-departure clearance from me?
We got one via our messages and from Auto ATC and then from ACARS for Envoy 1398.
Alright, you're trying to, do you want to take off 18 left or 17 center today?
I would like 18 left is what we planned on for Envoy 1398.
Envoy 1398, runway 18 left, continue taxi as previously planned and just advise when you're ready to go.
Roger that for Envoy 1398. Continue as planned. We'll let you know when we're ready to go. Alright, so there we go. We are, didn't realize that somebody had came online, but
Regional departure, good evening, American 1759 with Delta, request taxi.
American 1759 regional approach, runway 18 left, taxi via Golf, Whiskey Golf.
18 left, Golf, Whiskey Golf, American 1759.
And nobody likes to watch us stream.
Approach American 147, we have information Delta, descending via the Pool 6 arrival. Seeing flight level 2.
Is that American 147?
Yeah, sure. American 147.
American 147 regional approach, you're still a little ways out of my airspace. I'll call you back in a bit, okay?
Roger.
alright, and approach. Envoy 1398's holding short of 18 left, ready to go whenever.
Envoy 1398, regional approach, RNAV Spera, runway 18 left, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 18 left, and clear to Sparrow for Envoy 1398. And for Envoy 1398, we were planning on doing the Acuna 9 departure out of here. We don't have Sparrow for Envoy 1398. Sorry to be difficult.
Envoy 1398, no problem. Yeah, I corrected that. It's RNAV B Park for 18 left there.
All right, RNAV to B Park for Envoy 1398, clear for takeoff, 18 left. Appreciate it. All right, so we got that all squared away. We are cleared direct to B Park. We better get on it. Somebody's coming on down our runway. Everybody got your seatbelts on? Good. That's what we like to hear. Here we go. Airspeed's alive, cross-check 80 knots. And 120. And rotate. And positive rate. Go ahead and get gear up. And we can go ahead and go into heading mode, and we'll go into speed mode, and we'll go ahead and turn on autopilot.
Envoy 1498, radar contact, altitude then.
Climbing through 2,100 for 6,000 for Envoy 1398.
Envoy 1398, climb and maintain 17,000.
Climb and maintain 17,000 for Envoy 1398. And we'll go ahead and get our altitude back. You said 17,000. There's 17,000. As we are direct B Park. And we'll go ahead and take this on in a little bit. There we go. There we go. As we go into IMC.
Original departure, American 1759, we're holding short 18 left.
Climbing up through this little layer.
American 147, regional approach.
We'll climb at about 220. Actually, we're going to do about 240.
American 147, regional approach.
Go ahead and take out our flaps and pull us back to the climb detent. There's our
American
climb detent.
1759, how do you read?
555. Regional departure, American 1759, we're short of 18 left, ready for departure.
And off we go.
1759, RNAV Laren, runway 13 left, clear for takeoff.
Everything's looking good.
Clear for takeoff. Confirm
Coming through 10,000.
1759.
Turn off all of our landing lights. And cabin pressure is pressurizing, so we're good there.
Roger, RNAF, Laren, clear for takeoff 18 left, American 1759.
As we climb on out of here.
American 147 regional approach.
Great for American 147.
American 147, descend and maintain 8,000.
Descend and maintain 8,000, American 147.
Hey, what's going on, Ghost? I was wondering if you were going to show up. Welcome aboard. We're taking the CRJ out today. As we're climbing on out of here, out of the Dallas-Fort Worth airport. Thanks for joining. We're flying the CRJ 700, doing a regional route from Dallas-Fort Worth to Springfield, Missouri, my hometown.
American 147, go ahead.
And we're doing live ATC with VATSIM.
Receive a message from you saying to contact you.
Yeah, I'm not sure why it's sending you that right now. DFW altimeter 29er tree. You can expect the visual runway 18 left.
We expect the visual for 18 left, and you said altimeter 29er 3 from American 147.
And we're coming up on Bingham, almost to our 17,000.
American 147, updated METAR, light thunderstorms, rain broken at 3,600 cloud base. Your new altimeter is 2980.
We're above the 10,000 feet, so we can exceed the 250 knots. If we don't get any higher, hopefully we do.
Envoy 1398, you're climbing up out of my airspace. Fort Worth Center is offline, radar services terminated, chase advisory approved.
Alright, over to advisory for Envoy 1398. Appreciate it. Have a good night. Alright, so now we can go to 122.8.
1759 radar contact altitude.
And we can go ahead and climb up to our 33,000. And we'll go ahead and flight level change for speed. And we'll turn that speed back down. 250 knots, and we'll set our altitude for our cruising speed of 33,000. And we'll go ahead and change on over to standard. And Dallas-Fort Worth Traffic Center, this is Envoy 1398, climbing through flight level 200 for flight level 330 on the Acuna 9 departure. Alright, getting up to cruise. I think it's a good time. We'll go ahead and switch on over to the camera here, and we'll take you guys for the new overhead panel. So that's what it looks like whenever I'm looking at it. And look how big this sucker is. Yep, it's a big old overhead. That's a 50-inch TV right there. And that's how big the overhead panel is to be able to do it. So from my seat, this is what all these instruments look like. That's how I control everything. See how much smaller that one is compared to that one? Yeah, it's much smaller. Well, Ghost, if you're still here, appreciate you joining, man. Go ahead and zoom on out here. Coming up on Acuna, we've got about 21 nautical miles till we get to Acuna. Got about 43 minutes till we're on the ground in Springfield. We've had some bad thunderstorms and some rain, so might have to pay attention to that. Keep an eye on that as we are climbing up or descending down into it. So always want to keep that in mind. And we'll go ahead and grab the map. Just in case someone else pops online. Looks like Memphis Center is online now, so might have to monitor that. And let's take a look at what Memphis Center is. 132550. And we're coming up on our Acuna, and we're got about 2,800 to go till we get to our 33,000. And that's our 1,000 to go. And if you would mind, hit that like button and that subscribe button, that notification bell, let you know whenever we go live. Help support the channel. I appreciate that. So these panels are all homemade, and through the guys at SIMSTRUMENTATION. I am the designer of them all, as you guys all probably know, and we build all of these instruments. All you gotta have it as a paid subscription to Air Manager, and you could literally have all this if you wanted. Overkill just did a video talking about us and the possibilities of what it's like to have a touchscreen and all that, and did a very nice video, so appreciate him and what he did for us. So all you newcomers that have joined and watched and subscribed, I appreciate that. Let me know if you guys have any questions. I'd be more than happy to help you guys out and kind of explain how these all work. So I can fly them basically the airplane mouse free, but with that frame generation, the simulator needs to be in focus, and so for it to work, and so sometimes I have to grab the mouse and click on the actual simulator, because when you touch another screen or touch another panel, it doesn't always work. So I do have my old overhead panel, which is a 15.6 inch monitor that I was trying to set up to set all these. I can set all those panels on there, or all the pedestal, and have basically literally this whole entire cockpit. But for some reason I was having trouble with it.
44.
So
Low to spotty mild precipitation on your route for the next 61 miles. If you need a left or right of horses, let me know.
I'm going to take a look at the radar, see what we got going on. Looks like a lot of the rain has moved out of Springfield. And right now they're advertising few clouds at 5,500. So should be VFR, so we should be able to do a visual, so that's always nice. And we've got about 20 minutes till we start our descent on down. As we just cruise along. And now we are passing Ticus, and we are on our way to MLC VOR.
Memphis Center, Delta 1460 with you at 32,000.
Delta 14 is 16, Memphis Center, ident.
Ident to 1460.
Delta 14 is 16, radar contact over the Bowling Green viewer, Flight 320. Climb, maintain Flight 340, that will be your final, and squawk 3407.
3407 and 34,000. Flight level 340 for Delta 1460.
Delta 55 at 92, contact Atlanta Center 132.97, a great flight.
What up from the sensor 1329 or 772. Sir.
Memphis Center, UAL 1020 with you at 30,000 feet.
United 1020, Memphis Center, ident.
UAL 1020, ident sir.
UAL, otherwise call sign United 1020, you're radar contact northwest, 9 miles northwest of the Bowling Green VOR. I do not have a flight plan from you. Can you please refile? Delta 14 at 16, I may have said the squawk incorrectly. Squawk 3407.
3407.
Envoy 1398, Memphis Center, go ahead. Envoy 1398. Memphis Center, ident. Envoy 1398, radar contact 76 miles to the west of the Fort Smith VOR, Flight 330, welcome. Delta 1416 to descend via the Blues for arrival. Memphis landing north, Memphis landing south, Memphis altimeter 29er, 89er. Delta 1416, Delta 1416, descend via the Blues for arrival. Memphis landing south, Memphis altimeter 29er, 89er.
Descend via Blues 4 for Delta 1416.
Affirm, Memphis is landing south, Memphis altimeter 29er, 89er.
Landing south 29er, 89er.
Yeah, 1020, I got your flight plan now, squawk 6631.
United 1020, squawking 6631. Thank you.
Over 1398 cross, correction, 50 miles to the southeast, correction, southwest of the Springfield VOR at 16,000, the XNA altimeter 2983.
2983, and we'll cross the Springfield VOR below or at or above 16,000 for Envoy 1398 or below 16,000.
Over 1398, that is 50 miles to the southwest of the Springfield VOR at 16,000.
Alright, we'll cross 15 nautical miles southwest of the Springfield VOR at 16,000 for Envoy 1398.
That's 1127.
We'll be starting our descent here in just a little bit.
Climb, maintain flight level 390.
Maintain 390.
Yeah, we've got about 54 nautical miles till we start our descent on down into Springfield.
1398. I have traffic off to your left at flight level 310. He's not talking to me right now, but can you go ahead and send and maintain flight level 290 for now? United 1020, everything okay? You're currently flying northbound?
Memphis Center, United 1020, yeah, we had a little bit of that flight plan computer issue, so I'm just trying to get my waypoints again.
Say 1020, Roger, do you just want vectors to Memphis?
Memphis Center, United 1020, I'm looking for vector ramrod, I believe, for direct.
United 1020, I'm looking at the route that you filed. I don't see where ramrod would be in that flight plan. Do you need vectors to Zocker? United 1020, okay, I just realized what you're in. So you're thinking of the Blues arrival, but you filed the Mona, so that's why you're not able to find it.
Memphis Center, United 1020, yeah, I'm just trying my new setup here, so having a little issues, but hopefully if you can direct me to my screwed up flight plan, then we'll do that too.
United 1020, Roger, for now, fly heading 220. And
Memphis Center, United 1020, thank you, we will head to that heading.
United 220, just so I know, because you said you've been trying to mess around with your flight plan, so do you have a Zocker and the Mona for arrival?
Memphis Center, Delta 1416, he did set up for the Blues for arrival. I think I just had him file the same way I did, assuming everything's like that. Did you want him on a different arrival? We can set that up.
Roger, the flight plan I have for him has the Zocker for the Mona, but it's fine with me. Delta 1020, when you're able, proceed direct to Blues for the remainder of the Blues for arrival.
Memphis Center, United 1020, we'll do heading to direct Blues. Thank you. 1020, it looks like my flight plan's all set now. I'm headed to the lead.
Yeah, 1020 over, roger, thank you. And Delta 14 to 16, if you didn't catch it, you can descend via the Blues for arrival in Memphis, landing south. That's altimeter 29er89er.
Descend via Blues 29er89er, landing south, Delta 1416. Is that descent at my discretion, Delta 1416?
1416, A-firm, you can descend whenever you believe you're able to do it, as long as you follow the altitudes on the arrival.
Following constraints for Delta 1416.
Well, been having some power issues where got too many USBs plugged into one thing for the touch screen, so be fixing that tomorrow, and probably hopefully trying to fix my pedestal, see if I can get that working. So I was too excited I had to get the overhead panel going, so, and I also took my other two TVs away, so I just have the one screen that you guys see now. So it's the sim is a work in progress at this point.
Envoy 1398, if you aren't already, go ahead and descend and maintain 16,000. XNA altimeter 29er83.
29er83 and down to 116,000 for Envoy 1398. Appreciate it. And we can go ahead and PS that down.
Just allow FedEx 624, flight level 310, we're 5 miles from Romeo Zulu, Charlie VR.
FedEx 624, Memphis Center, radar contact. That last to his last stated position over the Razorback VOR 50310, welcome. Delta 1127, proceed at direct TASA. Direct TASA, that's one. Delta 771, Memphis Center, welcome. Envoy 1398. Lima airspace to the north, Kansas City Center and Springfield approach are both offline. Radar servers are terminated. Frequency approved. Go fly.
Appreciate your help tonight, and frequency change approved for Envoy 1398. Alright, now we can go ahead and go on down to our altitude here of 29 or 2,900 feet.
United 10-20, descend via the Blues for arrival. Memphis is landing south. Memphis altimeter 29er, 89er.
Radio is on auto, so it should give us an auto.
Landing south, Blues 4, United 1020, Roger.
And descend via the Blues 4.
All right.
Descend to Blues 4, via Blues 4, thank you.
FedEx 624, descend via the Barbecue
And
3
we'll go ahead
arrival.
and
Memphis
set
is
it.
landing south. Memphis altimeter 29er, 89er.
One more time, FedEx 624.
FedEx 624, no problem. Descend via the Barbecue 3 arrival. Memphis is landing south. Memphis altimeter 29er, 89er.
And let's double check
Barbecue
the
3, FedEx 624.
1268. There we go. That is all set up. As we start to come up on our 10,000 feet.
The 1416, contact Memphis approach 125.8.
125.8 for Delta 1416. Thank you very much.
And we're starting to lose our cabin pressure, which is good. Start slowing us
Delta
down here.
1127, contact Atlanta Center 132.97. Have a great flight.
Center 132.97, thank you.
Southwest 3442, Lima airspace to the west. Fort Worth Center is offline. Radar service are terminated. Range approved. Regress flight.
Thank you for your service. Going over to Unicom 122.8. Have a good night.
And we're going to go ahead and vector ourselves on in. We'll go into heading mode. And we'll start vectoring us out. As we slowly start to descend on down. Start setting up for the approach. And Springfield area traffic envoy 1398 is descending through 116,000 for 2,900 to Beverly, and for the ILS 14 approach, Springfield area traffic. And we can go ahead and set to 2982. Believe that's what our, yep, 2982. Okay, we'll go ahead and flip on our landing lights. Seatbelt signs are on. All that looks good.
Delta 771, proceed at direct Pioneer, that's Papa Echo Romeo.
Direct Pioneer, Delta 771.
And we're just sending through 12,000 for 2,900.
This Delta 1544, do we miss a handoff?
Negative, but you are lead minus 82, the north tank is generated offline for 7 days. Really good flight.
Alright, have a good night, Delta 1544. Yeah.
FedEx 624, contact next approach 12518.
25.8, FedEx 624, we'll see.
Memphis Center, United 1682, checking in flight level 370, about 25 miles north of the Monroe VOR. And 1582, Memphis Center, you're at a contact and last in position, 51370, look. United 1020, contact Memphis approach 12518, have a great flight. proceed direct to Nashville, that's Bravo November Alpha.
Direct to Nashville, Bravo November Alpha.
Boarding requested. Passengers deboarding starting.